Hello Sagittarius, this is Ashley and we're going to be doing your mid-month September 2021 general reading. We're going to look at a strength, a challenge, and the outcome for the middle of the month. And we're going to try and get some more details to kind of narrow down the story about what might be going on for you. If this does not resonate, please go ahead and check out your other placements. Venus, Sun, Moon, and Rising to get a bigger picture. And remember to like and subscribe if you aren't already. And definitely leave me a comment if you feel like this is your reading. Had some interesting ones so far this morning. So this will cover the week of September 12th. So right there in the middle of the month, in between the new moon in Virgo and the full moon in Pisces. So let's see what's going on for Sagittarius. Nine of Cups, Two of Wands, and the Star. Wheel of Fortune, Page of Wands, and the Six of Wands, Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. So could be dealing with a fire sign. Could also be, or rather another fire sign, Sagittarius. Could also just be kind of having this theme of personal power. And it's interesting, when I laid this card down, it always reminds me of the Queen of Wands because of the black cat that she has with her. So it's funny that it's showing up at the bottom of the deck. Now in this depiction of the Queen of Wands, she just has a dog with her. But Queen of Wands and the black cat, it can also be like paying attention to signs and synchronicities, like omens, right? We often, hear or think of seeing a black cat as some kind of sign. And so it could be that you're being asked to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities that are coming up for you. With your strength for the month, we have the Let It Go card, and it's talking about forgiveness and letting go of a specific relationship here. Could very well be a love relationship. It could also be, really any deep connection that you've had. This could be like a lost loved one, a friendship, right? But essentially what it's talking about is letting go with a lot of gratitude and forgiveness, more with the intention that it clears your own karma, rather than forgiving someone because it's helpful to them. Like, we forgive to clear our own karma. And we do have the Wheel of Fortune here. So 9 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Cups. Interesting. I want to get some more detail here because it almost feels like there's been some kind of turn of events that turned it's almost like a dream come true into an even better situation. But we could also see how perhaps there's been a change in sort of a Ten of Cups dynamic. And when I say that, I mean like complete emotional fulfillment. And you can even see on this depiction, these are just two friends sitting and working together outside this house. And so it doesn't have to be a love connection, as in a romance. Let's get some more detail here. And this is showing up as your strength. So there's something that you are letting go of that is, it's like it's powering you up, I want to say. Because, and it almost feels like, because we go from the 9 to the 10. So let's get some more detail here. We have the 9 of Cups. We have the Sun. So lots of happiness. Could be dealing with a Leo. We have the fixed signs here. So Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio as well. And the 5 of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune. We're getting the Page of Swords. And the 6 of Swords. And with the 10 of Cups, we're getting the 4 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. Okay. Okay, so I feel like what's interesting, I feel like your strength for the month is that someone has decided to leave a relationship. And like I said, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. But I feel like they've communicated with you that they are leaving. And I feel like initially, obviously, it's heartbreaking and you're healing from that ending because it was something that you saw as your emotional fulfillment. It was a fulfilling, loving relationship for you. But there's been a turn of events, and I do feel like you've been working on forgiveness and just kind of releasing this. So this probably happened in the deeper past, because it does feel like you're kind of coming into your happiness now. Let me get one more on this 5 of Wands. We have the High Priestess, which is what we have here as your challenge. Perhaps there was something going on with your intuition here, and it's almost like you were battling it. It's like you were fighting your own intuition because you wanted this to be your happiness. But then, it's almost like because you were fighting your intuition, a karmic turn of events, like something outside of your control, came in and forced it to end. Okay. And so at this time, it may not feel like this is a strength. It may feel like this is a painful ending that, left you feeling rejected and hurt. But it is showing up in the strength position, so we'll kind of see how this plays out. Let's look at the challenge here, and we have the High Priestess. So it's like intuitive guidance, really tapping into your intuition, that connection that you have to your feminine side. And that is for both men and women. We all have a feminine side that we get in touch with for that intuition, kind of like seeing that unknown, using that gut instinct. And that's coming in as the challenge. We have the Two of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Could have a new love offer coming in here. Something kind of flirty and fun. But I do feel like perhaps you're battling this a little bit. Let's get some more detail on this challenge. Why do we have the Two of Wands? And the Five of Cups. And the King of Pentacles. Could be dealing with a Taurus. With the Page of Wands, we have the Chariot. So Cancer energy. And the Lovers. So Gemini energy. With the Ace of Cups, we have the Queen of Cups. So more Cancer, Pisces energy. And the Seven of Wands. Okay. I kind of feel like you're fighting against a really deep love connection. For a couple of reasons. For one, I feel like whatever this ending that happened in the past that is showing up as your strength, I don't think you recognize it as a strength. I feel like you're seeing it as a painful ending that happened to you. And I think you're still working to forgive this situation. It could even be that you're working to forgive yourself, because I think on some level you intuitively knew that this wasn't the whole kit and caboodle. And I do feel like you're going to be faced with a decision this month, in the middle of the month, that is going to kind of force you to choose between, licking your wounds about the past and how it didn't prove to be stable, like permanent. And then we have this like intense soul connection coming in. Very well could be Cancer. We also have Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus strongly here. Pisces as well. So I do feel like you have an intense connection coming in quickly. And it could very well be that you're fighting against this ending in the past. Perhaps it hasn't quite ended yet, but as this new connection comes in, now you're forced to, potentially see this end. I don't know that that applies to very many of you. But it's like you're fighting against your own intuition here. We have the Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. It's like you don't want to believe what it's telling you. And it could be because it will set some things in motion. It could change things. And you're pretty sure you already know what your happiness is. But you are being advised here to let it go and open up to your intuition. interesting. In the outcome, we have transformation, light and dark. So you can see the shadow side to this individual here, and it coming to light. So I do feel like there's some potential here that you will be healing and almost like being okay with this ending here. But I think you're gonna see how perhaps you've been hiding from it. It's like you've been trying to close your eyes. I'm really seeing like the Two of Swords energy, how she's like blindfolded. And it's interesting, this High Priestess is pointing at this transformation card. So perhaps this change in a relationship, this new person that's coming in, could very well be a destined relationship with the Star here. But it's like you have to learn to trust that intuitive guidance in order to have that victory. In order to even see it, you have to like let that shadow come into the light here. So let's see if we can get some more detail on this. Why do we have the Star? We have the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like Aries had this as well, the King and Queen of Pentacles. So if you have any placements in Aries, I would check that out. And the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like you've been holding on to this past relationship as if it was your destiny. The Six of Wands. We have the Page of Pentacles. And the Moon. So more Cancer coming through there. The Nine of Pentacles. We're getting the Hermit. And the Tower. So Scorpio, Virgo coming through strongly there. I do feel like whoever this Cancer, Gemini energy is that's coming in fast, it does feel like a destined love relationship. And I do feel like it's going to manifest. I feel like that is going to happen. But I do feel like it's going to have a hard time happening unless you can accept your own destiny. And kind of let go of this past person that you don't want to let go of. But it's showing me, with this being in the Strength position, and then us having the Star, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles here, the deep healing that happens when you do let go is what's going to be so transformational for you. There's going to be some kind of deeper connection too with your own guidance system, right? With that Hermit energy, he's holding the Star in his lantern, and he's using that to light his way through the darkness. And so it's like you're coming into this realization about your own intuitive abilities, and that seems to be showing up for the fire signs for the middle of the month. There's a lot of intuitive guidance coming in, trying to like zap you awake, kind of, especially with this Tower energy. So I think on some level you're gonna know that this past relationship like with the Wheel of Fortune here, you're not going to be able to control this ending. And so the best thing that you can do is let go and forgive. And the minute that you are able to do so, and to just like heal and heal through that forgiveness, then all this wonderful stuff comes into play for you. I also feel like at this point when you're watching this, you may not even know that this new person's coming in. It's like it happens right at the point where you let go of this past person. But perhaps you're not letting go of the past person because you're afraid that there's nothing on the other side of it. But they're here, like, and with speed and victory. And so it's like, but you have to let go of that past person. So big decision here, that Two of Wands. Do we let go of the past and allow the future to come in and play out as it's destined to do? Really pay attention to that intuition. It is coming in very strong for the middle of the month. Gotta listen to that heart space. So that's looking really good. I think there'll be a big shift in your energy if you're able to do that. If you're able to let go and pay attention to that intuition. This is like butterfly out of the chrysalis type of energy here. And it does look like a lot of wisdom comes through with it. It's just a matter of having the confidence and seeing the signs. Paying attention to that intuition. So I hope that was helpful, Sagittarius, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.